Kuso sign maintenance here.
Tax ya womu dia go sa nneema womu krade ba. Edi benya cement no. Wo de Marjorie within the week one. Me ne wo beko me papa bi ho. Na wo de watena se. Na wakyerɛ wo adeɛ bi a womu yi. First sika no womu tua. Enne baby a tax na increase akodu. Enti sa wo pesa cement bo ba fom a adan na wontete to no so ma won na wo kwa akoye mra e di aba bebra wo bi se
kwabna sa wo ka se
pakro to ne cement wa bra wo e na wo de tax e di egu nioma no so ama Marjorie adenti na ka abo ayede
se ni nyina ne duty ni ntira
excellent ka abo ayede because sa wo kwa akoyi ka wo port wa eto a egusu ono enu ntin na ma ne bo kwosoro
ye cement wo port but clinker na cement
that is it
enu na ne bo ayede because say dollar kwosoro ena say wo de bibia free abrochire beduru porter ye calculate no according to the dollar say the ejina
yes
so yes
enti wo kwa akwashemra e di akwa regulate cement prices wa bra un support ho enioma no mo kra ba de be ya cement no Marjorie sa wo pesa ka abo ba fom a ye shemra first na ka ye ton ne say Marjorie dear and last week na
Friday me de buy
Friday wo de buy no
esi wo kwa sa wunti me de about
first ni ya ton ne say
and na be 150,000
and na ya ton ne say
250,000
adentia do ti no kosoro ade a first ni ya ton 120 no and then ya ton 250 because do ti no bo akosoro the same thing
you no crazy say duty na kosoro enu nti na e ma say no ma no bo no yes but price regularization e dey who say your form go kra no edu baby na ba na say there be you be the regulate your form go no say their prices it is similar one enura KTM e dey cost na ke benya uniform price it na our price range
so
there's anya the boy den ana say
na meto wase ba say wo pesa cement na bo ba fom na wo regulate ma wo mu a ene atete niam no so say wo pesa sisi ade na ban pesa wo ye because cement bo okosoro a affect bibia. And you want to control cement price. Said you be stable. So pesa cement boye stable. Adan na enioma no mo krade be cement no. Eto no a ededa so no. Won tete to no so. Wonyi do no eto ni bi mfiri ho. Na wo mo hon hare won.
Na make say cement bo ayeden. Say ne bo be kosoro, say ne bo be ba fom. Or the mrane called to regularize.
Make sremra sebe.
Pricing.
Okay. Make sremra sebe for. Make sremra sebe for.
Regularize pricing.
Good. Make sremra sebe for.
But what you say?
Make sremra sebe for say. So what the sa emrano beto minim say what the kwa ebeko speaker ho. Ansa na ebi ya umu akwa debate wo ho. Wo mu montungu. O jabe wu akodi kurasem on kantre aban no on kantre the finance minister
yenya ne sa price yenya ne sa
sisi a aden na on regulate car prices Marjorie car wo ton no obi betumi akire o price aton no
obi ntumi nkire price amen ton
aden na wo kwakire obi cement di on ton no aden na the same Benz ya kraba Benz ya C300 C300 that you need to port one with the same thing, no? Marjorie, what the authority say?
It's when a price control and
you can't control. Monsieur, we do Parliament to Omumantungu.
Okay.
Omumantungu. Who job be work akodi kurasem? When I once na be fie.
We have to because one of the major topics I hear.
Oh my
I think we have to get a trade ministry, no.
What abind there?
Na be understanding be or kwabra ni nyina na esimi enya. because said that what kind because say ya so na ye kasa cement no boy ye den
yes
and na cement boy obi about for the
me say what to cement
obi ye na or the bibia keke no dey atum
yes what to cement ya na wusu
and even say ye kasa ye regularize ya nti ka kwa na kenye
na when me say cement no kura no the amount of quality no a esese ekom no because of eniama no a eba no buwenti aya bisa Ghana Standard Authority for eto de bi ate so mo call rounds no mo akọ check wonu aka kiro na iron rods mpo sade na ho oden tie no me se ko Ghana Standard Authority de bisa wo mo say ne quality no etesa na it's not like that because nipa no want to me eniama no mo kraba no aban no de bia wo use lazy man approach ono mpese no ho bekom but de bia opese nkofo ho kom ono edru omo akatua so montemo dia so wante so o budget so te so wante so edru se aban uwe so te so sacrifice wo dia wonnim sacrifice dia wonnim ani me take we are now quite
but Pablo said okay nya accurate aban 30% or te so oh but we win say
yeah what okan wana no bisa wo mu said wo mu tete ye na way
aban akatua ntumu wo manye na wo manye it was on record
yan kwose wo mu pay slip
aju wonyini
me say yan kwose wo mu pay slip ansa na se wonya obi pay slip wa na wagina so akasa ana say ye bo futuo bi pay no a ye tete ye no ye di gun mu no ye nya 1 billion sika no nie ansa na magye di when they won pay sacrifice there be a lazy man approach and now the bow bra wonnim sacrifice ni bi na wo kokwa regulating nkofo semen ada na wo regulate cars ya ye ton wo kurom ha sani nyina port wo na efa
adia ba kwa wo money say stakeholder consultations here and you be very important enti me hu ne say madwemo no it is said the trade ministry headed by honorable KT Yama money manufacturers no ishia na wo mutimi enya ensam ni mu yie because manufacturers no enti a wo mani abere ni nyina no ebia no mo so ente no amanase yie
majari me kai say
eda
no parliament a whole parliament wo mo kwasra jata cement ononyamfo oseche mensa bonsu ena Carlos Ahenkra ena wo mu leadi ye wo mo kwasra jata cement na me wo ho ena paninu a oye MT wo jata cement wo kra oye wo hene ka kire emrasebejafo se senka wo mu betumi aye bibi di aboa na niema wo mu kra de babeye cement no eto ade daso no aba fom kakra enka cement bu wo betumi akofom kra mu obi atumi atobi wo mu ka kire
ba onim eto na wo kana enya eto fufuro bia wo eye eto a ye kra no ama ne ba no ewo so saa dada
da bi wo increase no
enya se eto fufuro bia se bia ban ne de eto obi aba beto eye no ama wo mo kra de ba no aban de eto fufuro eye
fufuro abeka ho magi bia be kire wo
ane de a
eto a eda cement ebo no so no won say omo introduce some new taxes bi COVID-19
one na me ken na me say anya tax fufuro bia
fufuro ya aban na introduce ye
oh and say wo so na me che say e wo so
good ya aban na introduce ye na eto fufuro wo de magi bia be kire wo nya wo de nya abotre ma me magi bia be kire wo
support ho na wo ken
yes
but they say dey yi no ma wo ne no a
ma jani cars dia car na
no a
eto na de da so no fufuro bia meka ho
be kire say yi no ma
good
eto a yetu ya wo so no say eto na wo so
fufuro meka ho
the fufuro meka menti ase fufuro na wo kan menti ase fufuro te say
eto na ewo ho no me fa ne say eto na ewo ho from 2012 se na me fa say 5 pa ebi meka ho ma ni nduru be ye 10 ɛna ɛboɔ no nso a ne yɛte ne yɛmfa bi nka ho ana
don't say yɛnyina mame hwɛ sɛ metimi ayi
meyi me se mɛgye bi abɛkyerɛ wo wo nya wotre mɛgye bi abɛkyerɛ wo na menim sɛ ɛnɛ ɛhɔ na ka mɛgye bi abɛkyerɛ wo sɛ wo sɛ wo pɛ sɛ wo first paa no ɛde da wo matress ba tax ya na ɛde da so no ɛfa nsɛ o mɛgya nkrate ka me de bi bɛkyerɛ wo na wo sɛ ɛde na ɛde da so ebi ananka ɛdɔɔso a bɛyɛ sɛ 10 or sɛ 12 but ɛnɛ yi bisa sɛ ɛda so ayɛ 12 na sɛ ebi abɛka ho ɛna ebi abɛka ho no nso increment no ɛte sɛn increment ne te sɛn ɛna yimosane a ɛna adwadifoɔ na de boa payɛ ɛna wɔn tutu nneɛma mu adwadifoɔ na de boa payɛ ɛna wɔn tutu nneɛma mu entos wo ni bebi okofɛ
say no wo no ususu sɛ ente sɛ ye regularize prices of cement no
senanka wo
bibia sɛ de etie na
senanka wo bibia sɛ ɔman ba pa ɔdɔ ɔmanfo ɛna president ya anase president ya na abanya ɔdwene ɔmanfo ho titiriw cement adwadifoɔ ho a nanka de sɛ ɔde bɛtu dwane sɛ ɛtoɔ no a ɛdeda nneɛma cement manufacturers ɛkraba no ma yɛ mmara me de kɔ parliament me kɔ hwan bi afiri hɔ me kɔ tete bi so me kɔ akɔyi bi afiri hɔ sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ cement boɔ ɛbɛba fam ne yɛabɔ nsɛm ama mampanin nanado ne waban wayɛ adeɛ na wagya abɛwuo ɛkɔ akɔdi kurasɛm wo deɛ wo mpɛ sacrifice yɛntim firi nkɔfoɔ nkyɛn ɛna yɛ wo dɛ.
Okay. I need 100.90 and then anope you be discuss this matter. Cement pricing regularization na. Uraki AGYEMAN edi ho enkrata no eko parliament. Na yahwe ye wo. But I goes for police for way free on your monitor. Or say police react to fake news of IGP's removal. The attention of the Ghana Police Service has been drawn to some media reports suggesting that the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Ekufudampare, has been asked to proceed on leave. We would like to urge the public to disregard this fake news and treat same with the contempt it deserves. The Inspector General of Police remains committed to his patriotic duty of leading the Ghana Police Service as per the mandate given him by the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Signed, Grace Ansan Kofi, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Director, Public Affairs.
Abusianfo we aya aposifo krata a wonom de aba betu dwa wo chese na wotwe wieye na etwagu ne nam se yaka kire IGP se sabre won fona adwuma to no nko leave na se ne bra so ano no won kwa ahomegiem na saa asem we beto dwane ne nam framam ne nam saa ase de ya pam no ase de agi na adwuma firi ne nsem no e na Ghana posi adwuma ne de krata apia bonten se saa asem ye de dada hwe ye montungu enye no kreda fake news ya montungu na IGP no owo ho no watu no wasi wo se adwuma de ahye ne nsa no wo beye e de akwa awieye enti wo ye na adwuma pepepepe se de sese wo ye no enu nti se de Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo e de adwuma na ahye ne nsa no wo ye ne saa enti se muti bibi saa mommo entungu de wasan eye Grace Ansan Kofi, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Director Public Affairs.
Okay.
Sir, yes, none nam from Memasi IGP. What
they say they are Ghana there? Obia to me, baby.
I cause IGP here, dear, because so when you are to say Ukoyi IGP. Nowadays, etinimu pobone kwese nipa bitirim. Why? Because o say IGP wo hono mo a ebinom atene ya won say obi ntumi nweni abato. Enti se wo koyi IGP a not say o prepare grounds to be for chaos. O prepare grounds for chaos because ye wo tape a epie. Ya tape ikura wa bomu report bi ebeto odwa. Tape a epie enipa bi akobo tirimupo say IGP wɔ hɔ nom a obi ntumi nwini abato eba so nti yenyi IGP mfiri hɔ na kwansini abeto dwa sɛ yenyi IGP afiri hɔ
one more say no cre so
good
so police for deny one more say no
I salute I salute
say let's move
saa so a na bɛkɔ so a saa
one more say no cre
saa ne yɛhyehyɛ saa
but when sa the say report no where one will be
ebi aba de aba ba menim sɛ wonyafo
manyafo report
ɛne ewu wi a fama me na menkan na nsɛn de ama park nkan
oh sir
ye de nyame
full report no wa
oh mama park nkan na nsɛn de ama park nkan pa nem park nkan de ago
okay all right yen to aso na yen hwɛ nsɛm akodo no so ɛwɔ abɛfo tentan homa no so no yen hwɛ de ewu Majority caucus backs Opoku Prempeh as Baomia's running mate, Afenyo Markin. The majority leader, Alexander Afenyo Markin, has confirmed that the majority caucus fully support Dr. Mahmoud Baomia's decision to select Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh as his running mate for the upcoming December election.
Abusiafo de ababeto dei onyonyamfo Alexander Afenyo Kwame Markin na nsasase na wakyerɛ sɛ emrasɛ bedefie majority fo ni nyina support Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh sɛ obeba be running mate ade ama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wei eye ononyamfo Afenyo Markin na ɛka ono na wɔka but
okay
nye omu nyina mum
enye omu nyina
debi nye omu nyina nti senka wonya ya nka wono nko ade so woka wono nko ade se bia wono pe because
I say unanimous endorsement
ba se wonim nsusi enya obi a ono nso ye mrase bedeni a oka majority fo no hu bia no wose anya no kore
honorable appear and the appear could be
yes and enye ono
ono kran so stating the point clear so ono no mfoa
yes yes ye wo binum nso wo ho no mo a wo mo mfoa so
okay
enti minya
ntumi mekan
ya minya ya nko won
kama it is unanimous no kan dey na just say enya accurate because ye nim kra no honorable and the appear could be there ono no waba abonti ambe
yes
enti ba ko pa film ne dey enye unanimous
ba ko bi woni ba ko bi so kura di nkomo wa sante region no ono nso aba so no kura na koma na atoshi
yes am be say no no kan dey be see na to ono no MP and former MP me refi ni on
oh MP
na me dey say Collins team
former MP
no former MP yes okay Parliament forms committee to consider pension scheme for MPs. Following concerns raised about the welfare of former members of Parliament, Second Deputy Speaker of Parliament Andrew Esiama Mwako has established an 8-member ad hoc committee. And this committee's mandate is to investigate the feasibility of implementing a pension scheme specifically tailored for MPs.
Yo, abusiafo we MP fo wɔkyɛ sɛ we concern anase ade bia ɛsɛ ɛwɔ mu etu hu anamɔn sɛ emrahye bedwafo wɔn mu asetena mu ne enwoma ahodo bi aya na ɛkɔso wɔ mabrabɔ mu enipa no obewie a obɛkɔ akɔtena efie no wonya hwee na asɛ sɛ ne pension sika sɛ yɛbɛyɛ ne sɛ nti Second Deputy Speaker of Parliament Andrew Esiama Mwako na wɔnom abɔ 8-member ad hoc committee a wɔn ɛkɔ akɔtena se na wɔn ahwɛ ayemu nhwehwɛmu ɛkwan a wɔde pension scheme no wɔn betimi ahwɛ ama yɛayɛ ɛde ama MP foɔ eti ɛno ho asɛm ɛno no
okay
oye specific wɔ ho oye specific for MPs wɔn ntua senate
I say on say wɔn wɔ your friend is saying also one money article 71 official
and I mean so omuntua senate
MPs no
aside womu as gracia no a womu gye no yensan beye another bibi foforo ma womu
So
na
one more call my
wɔn
home.
mmara sɛbɛdwafoɔ no ku wɔn ahomedie mu a
Ya mo ho
wɔn
pension.
deɛ wɔn akɔgye na wɔn apɔgye what is na obi akyerɛ adeɛ teacher ni a wɔkyerɛ adeɛ bɛyɛ 30 years wɔn adwene saa nkɔfoɔ no ho.
So mo ya mo
Ah, na
pension.
some mo se one more pension.
Good nti yɛ deɛ
ɔmo da
senate
senate
deɛ
so.
no a yɛgyeɛ no wɔn nso ngye bi.
Ah, say no no mo
Ọjọ́
so
di bi a
mo
wɔn
na no
si
mo
bibi.
ka say nya no mo pe bi na.
wei ni
Aka
wɔn
pension
kɔ
deɛ he.
akɔyɛ wɔn deɛ special wɔn so wɔyɛ specific. Majari sɛ wɔsɛ wɔpɛ wɔn man yie ɛpɛ wɔn man titiri sɛ ɛbɛkɔ so a ɛni kwan sɛ discriminate ɛyi wɔ bi si ha na ɛyi wɔ bi si ha. Yɛsi atitiri wɔn man a adan na mo mmara sɛbɛdwafoɔ deɛ yɛn kɔ yɛ biribi special nfama mo aside mo as grass ya mo deɛ mo monument ya bata ho senate ya mutua yɛn san kɔ yɛ biribi foforɔ nsan nfama mo na mo nkɔtena se nkɔyɛ na mo fa mɛkyerɛ yɛn na mo bɛhu deɛ bɛka kyerɛ mo.
Okay. Thank you anymore. Debt restructuring, no deal has been reached with government, IPPs. The Independent Power Generators Ghana has described as misleading the government's announcement that it has reached an agreement with the IPPs to restore or to restructure the debt owed the power generators operating in the country.
Abusiafo Independent Power Generators Ghana and womo describe we say aban ni womo enyanti asia pambi eme ka wadi womo no womo restructure kra ye no foforo na no na IPP fo ne tese womo oboa obia no obia nkosi nkonwa bia entoato adwene em womo adwene nko bankuro mu bia womo de womo ji womo sika no womo oje. Why are they?
Okay. I'm out for the information.
Yeah, can one some.
Ah.
No more information back. What the information we are seeing.
Okay. That's it. Me Yambo boss we na. I'm out for be providing information.
Any information now but no funny na to ja.
Ah. Yambo boys. Government to implement measures to curb exodus of medical professionals. Okoboy. The Minister of Health, Dr. Bernard Okoboy, has highlighted some measures to be implemented by his outfit to curb the surge in Ghanaian medical professionals leaving the country for greener pastures. And this follows Ghanaian medical professionals calling on the government to urgently intervene to halt the mass exodus of nurses and other essential medical practitioners from Ghana, which has begun taking a toll on the country's healthcare system.
Yeah, Busiafo, we Minister of Health, Dr. Bernard Okoboy, and say, or more young share the Guaquem said the bay beboa, ama a doctor for near nurse for a nay, one more Ghana member, and no ma as so Mukuno Munkaka, Pabam. Not one more equa amonone, one more quano so aqua ye Jumani be or his answer, why Jumano, a yesika wom, and one more assistant mutimi a ye momber home Busiafo. Na we Ghana medical professionals and omo ka kira ban say saa no say ama wo kwa yaresabia bia e wa dampan o wo mo a omo professionals a wo mo experience bebre no wo mo nyina akọ na ne kra wo mo ni experience ne kra wo mo kọ na de wo experience abra wo tu kwan na okọ a wo betimi anya de wo hwehwe de na wo te Ghana ha say no ye den enti eno ana watch say no say empanifo ahwe no mo anye ho ade a ene a doctor fo ni nyina ne a nurse fo no wo mo ekwana say kura do say nearly 4,000 nurses left Ghana a nurse fo empem 9 4,000 wo mo nyina free Ghana ko na we ko ba say ayemre na de na besie esa ya pomude ho nsem no enko yie wo kwa ayaresabe a yakura ya wo deficit dada na wo mo say kwode na chese ne ano ayeden ti Jerry no
doctors no 50% echo
na me say kwabne won nko no obeyeden
50% and nurses no so 24% echo doctors 50 doctors ya work
then the data
last week me akra na me kind news wo piece wo mo ankasa empenimfo no ano wo mo ye workshop bi na
No mo de two ya.
I tell you serious.
50% doctors here work.
Oh, na say na no Ghana Statistical Service, government statistician, Professor Anim. Obeka ye, omo report bi omo de ba ye e wo nyini a Ghana ye nyini since COVID ba ye no. O say ama ye nyini ye nyini e wo mpuntuo mu. Because enyoma bi wo ho a enye COVID na e ba ye na nke enye. Ya ye ni nyina nti ye nyini wo all areas. Na emom omo san ye report na mu e na omo che say apomudi adwumayefo omo tukwan dodo pa wo matukwan pa nti e wo sa ban ehwe no ye bibi fa ho enye sa ebe kakra no ye ni be ye ya
ma jari ye were professionals wa ho ye were doctors se wo kokolebu a oh masam kura wa wo be kan bi akame ho se wo ko University of Ghana Bank of Ghana for the na woman management ne ye poor kakranti woman toto ye no nse danye but enka wo ka University of Ghana o can rich o ka kolebu teaching hospital atimota ama saman ene saa ya sabia wodo no a what majority were professionals woman ni maduma but akase ye be se womu komoden no womu atumi atena ye aduma where doctors and nurses you. Now talk about teachers. Women so call.
Okay. Yanko anymore na yemfa we ento aso. Iti ye hwe enhyehyɛ kora health ministry ni betimi aye na abo saade we ho ban.
Iti ye na misa. Them says that time granite teacher there tiase.
What it is?
Say say yama doctors and nurses no. Oh me na me sha.
Oh say bia okoboy obe ondo obeye bibi because obi a won adwene.
Because you be still so.
Oh well there be obi a wo emfa ho. Pabra emfa ho. Oti ase emfa ho bibia betimi asi obetimi start bibi nyame ya adom a the next government no ebeto aso ama na ye because sebi o say ye NDC ne beba o say ye MPP ne beba o we say ade we anya ade ebejai anya ade ebejai say NDC bo say MPP bo o wo be ko
say a doctor for the next
because sebi say na we say you why not so ba obeya ma obi ho ato no kra
akwasa me se mete kra na
even abrochire ho no kra o mo koye no o mo wo ho susu obi esu what you say
but
whether ye MPP na bebo NDC na bebo o mo be ko agise mo ye entoto ya eno betimi aboa kakra eno mo ntimi nyama ne satisfy obi a
yes but akosia de o mo be ya o manfo no e be support na won say senka ban bi yen hye de ama a doctors ya obi ba yare akọ hospital no enim NDC enim MPP intini ya nyina the politics ya to nchen na ya dine oman no ho ene ya doctor for ne ya nurse for ho na ya nyina ya support because eno ye adepa ebetumi aboa hye wo mu komoden na wo mu etumi ahye yen
because oman ya tim akwakoye bibi ti say se ya kan ya resabia ho asem a nurse sitimi wie school
na bi o mo tifie
no mo tifie na ye say a controller Emma say Ministry of Finance ma o mo clearance nti controller ntimi mfa wo mo
offer say ba ko na o kan o do wie since 2019
yes me
so if you are just last year o ko US
o ti ase
ko US
ho so obenya adwuma ye o ye nurse mebo a
nti wanya adwuma kora ya ankasa
yes nti we mu nyina ye nneoma bi a mo say nipa no dɔɔso meanwhile uba health sector no a ye wo deficit wom ye see nipa no dɔɔso and so still ye wo deficit wom nti na what are we doing ɛdeɛ pote ne asɛm no akatua ne ntimi ntua wo mo a ɛdeɛ no mo ye ama nurses na omo see ye wo deficit wom no omo atimi aba because they say nurses ni bi kura no akaketua bi no ma ye doctors
akosia
nurses no akaketekete no ma baba ye doctors nti ɛdeɛ etome bi a e mako surgery ene bi omuntumi nya na emergencies ene omuntumi nye betimi aboa wo kwan bebre so minim nurse ni bi wo kumase maame no oye nurse oye nurse for years
just wo upgrade on
metiase eno ti na
nka se obeyo o patre se omutumi ye ese onu a
ehuma ni bi ma ne boa
oye we say
good doctors
na se bi wo ho hospitals bebre ya ye wo nurses they do doctors na adwuma until say doctor beba no enuoma bi a obetimi aya oduru ba bi a wapem onko bio o se ye ntwama doctor mra no meto aso enu no eboa ma won say ti say first aid nom won omo wo sa neoma ne wo ho sometimes we be ko na esi doctor ni wo just ye twen sa doctor okoye lokum wo ba bi o ye lokum wo ba bi e ho na sika ne ye de ma no e na ho so na sika no so nti just wa wie lokum no no wi awaba main government one no doctor bia be ka kire wo say obey kwa akoye lokum wo ba bi owo government hospital no oye lokum wo ba bi a eno no betimi aboa asoso ama no so we mo nyina ya nneoma bi a wo say omutimi ye nhihye edigu aban bi obeba so bia be face sa challenge we enti say wo mo fiti ase no mo ye nhihye bi digu ho a ebeboa di obeba no oba no obeto so ana say wo be ye nhihye yie ama na kwa animu a eno so beboa they say the nurses and doctors ndi omunya chance a they will go
enya say wo munya omukọ
okay
bra ko be yire no kura wo ko
our doctor
mele ko
a medical doctor ano
nurse ni one nurse no a wo je awo no
midwife and one say wo kwa brocha ni sika bebre
mele ko okoyu
okay
wo land
Mayanfa we also airlines seeking to regulate cement prices, an indication of government wickedness. Baba Jamal. So, former member of Parliament faculty, Baba Jamal says the process being led by Trade and Industry Minister K.T. Hammond to regulate the prices of cement is an indication of the wickedness of the Akufo-Addo-led government towards Ghanaians.
Abusianfo nipa o kase eye ononyamfo Baba Jamal. Ona o kase Minister for Trade and Industry ya ye friend ononyamfo K.T. Hammond. Anamontuo bi a wotuo no eye tirimodin sempa ya one MPP aban wo mu etuo ade etia Ghana fo bi won de ohun ni se eye tirimodin sempa na wo mo ye.
Okay. Cement manufacturers must collaborate with government to regulate pricing. Alex Dodu. The Director General of the Ghana Standards Authority has urged the cement manufacturers to join the Trade Ministry's efforts towards ensuring transparency in the pricing of their products. Agos.
Yo, Director General or Ghana Standards Authority. Now, openyi ka kire cement manufacturers or mo yes cement or memu say, wo mo ne Trade Ministry nkamum na wo mo hwe kwampa wo mo betimi ahwe ama ebo no a wo mo de aba no emu beda ho fine se wo mo nte ase a wo mo no mo nkosi nkonwa wo mo ntena se na wo mo nye hyehyeye de beboa afane mienu nyina na eno atimi ama mo akọ mo anim wo mo ntumi nka se wo mo to wo mo ho da bi wo se wo mo collaborate wo mo kan wo hu bomu na afeti ase etumi ye adwuma wo mo ni Trade Ministry na ye adwuma enti se mu beda ho fine ama obi ate ne ho ase a age se wo mo kọ na wo mo ni Trade Ministry no ekodi kaso bom no mo tenase adwendwene ho hwe se de be ya eno ebetimi akoyie ama wonum nyina.
Okay. And Koko, TUC demands thorough investigation into the household of female employee. As I video move.
Hey, me akwa no. See actually say I remind no.
As a
mo call court no, ya remind no. I think for 2 weeks. Ya remind no.
Okay.
Obo erana pa. Obo nankasa. Edufudu de na.
So why na dey.
I mean,
sorry no, it was omo ye oye ni colleague. Em so na yes manager wo susu.
Me mete say yes okodidi na yiratem.
Aha, sana
susu ayi.
Aha, na me pese me hu because na de das ya nkofo keka say oko oba no didi be ma na yiratem.
Sana me.
Enti na wo bu no. but and justify a boa na
Never.
Eh, abro na obo no ne de abro atam ni die so.
na be ma ya patano bia
Enye ye.
e wo mu say majari se wodi e ma no ano achi
Ya no de.
se wo ye be ma me mfa we ma awarefo afoforofo no e ma ano majari eni achire da se wodi oba no achi wo be ye mistake tese emfa na no asem emfa ba me ma typical example wase wone oba na tena be 30 years ntokwa ba ye no wase oba ne be ma ne nyase ma no da na papa ni ntumi nyi saade ni mfiri ne tirim onte so obi ka chen say enti isi ase wo kware ebi kura tumi ma upin pin yai saje na wan kasa me no tena kura me ma upin da wo mu ano kasa ene wo mu ano nsem ebefiri mu beba no to wadwene mu wo ho
Majeri yi kwabena de tie ne say yen ma ye pekasa naturally
mo weapon ne mo ano
me pa cho ma men kama sem ye pekasa oba bia pekasa and naturally wontimi nka nkyere oba so nka na ntum because say mo ya awarefo ohun na o se oyire nka na ntum o ye wan hwe yi a oba end up talking to the wrong person me kan say bi obi beka say yi na nso say wo be ma no empre bebre no wo no oyire wo de jana ma nkasa sometimes abotre enehia me metimi aka o ema ye ho ahometi ankasa onyankopon no kro obo ne ma no wonte ase ampo wonte ase
Ogasa na wajan
wote ase wonte ase enti da bia no ye hia mema hia abotre bebre wo ma ho sa wo yire kasa yes etomre bia wotimi kasa ma no tie wo de tie no tie asem obeka oba bia ni wa so wo de tie di obeka bia tie pay attention to di obeka bia because asem bia oba beka no e ma nya wadwen so wonye one way or the other obeye etu de tie no address the issue enye ne bone so nye ne ntokwa so just address it because e ma ye pekasa ye kasa pa enu ntimi wo shate oba sa wo kasa oba nka na no ntumu a na wo ka ne kasa bo ahye ne me say oba end up talking to the wrong person and by the time when ni beba won so no na
ajinsamo
wa say nyoma bebre kasa ne nko a wo de kasa ne nko a e de asay nyoma bebre eti ya abotre ye nyame na obo ye yankasa no ono wonte ase because o show ba o show say we na fata akosua mama na fono mama no etire mama no sabio no fo mama no sabia to mama na nantuo enso so akosua se da bi wonpe opede ani mo be kitikiti na ne refi no say owo a obody no ebesesa sa na nyame bo wo nti wo kwa akoyi na de eto ni bi aka ho na wayi manim ne mafuni me se me mpe ma ha sei no me ma pantan ha no me ekonom akwa akotwetwe na ya
amanafrio
ama mafuno no aye bibi sei na ma bodja ya hwea manu ye wo ho kama me se me mpe me ekonom akwa akoye ni so nyankopon na nkasa no onte yase
but majari to say the akosua kan as a man de womo pese womo ye nea womo pe but womo mpese be ma de obeye de wo pe ana ne kasa one wa na edi nkomo munya yen
okay yari asede mama peacefmonline.com citynewsroom.com myjoyonline.com check out ghana.com star fmgh wamadan romana abefonte tan homa no swim yede nsamakodo yede ebrewo need 100.9 abenyanche eye enkrata na ni wanimu no ensem no ebo ho Kamana times no mozaka momo de
wanya
okay good ete yenche the front pages of the various newspapers Ghana Montie esuni
Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie
for the 0503772 1744 050 1744. Babrado obekuni power ha wo.
Udi na chi a.
I go to the camera muso ne.
Yo, abusia for daily graphic the workrata na me di edi kan. Anope daily graphic de Dr. Yawosei Edutwum. Osofo hwe nwomesua so. Ode nimfo nyina beto ase ya. Waba ne nsem. Asa de wo chechire bibi mu no. Na eno no oka se mu hu ne de na wo se mo adwen ba free senior high school so. Mo ka se na otwe mienu ene na otwe mienu atwamu ne na otwe atwamu yi de. Na free senior high school bill no ho asem de na no ode pa se say cabinet cabinet na wo mo akwa je adwenkyere de afa ho afa BC eno no be wramu wo de be ko senior high school admissions no eno wo ho afa senior high school no yese enko CCS enti we mu nyina ye enhyehyɛ ya mpanimfo ko na wo makosi ho enkonwa na wo mo ahwɛ BC na yese ye ntwa BC di etwa no mu a na senior high school admission no okwa ubekọ ni mfie nsia na uwi a wakọtwere nsọhwe no eti we mu nyina ye empanifo akosi nkonwa na wo makotiatie mu na wo mabobo hu afei de ebefiri mu ebeba no na wo mo de aye adwuma eti daily graphic abomu amane ene afei daily graphic kire se ochehene o kasa kire journalist ananse ntwerefo wo say munya akukodro se ntwerefo afei munyina pintin ohaw ne de beba adwuma na wo ye no dim se occupational hazard ebi wo ho a etimi ba na no odin pa ensunya akokoduro na gina animu eye dan ya adekro na nka ho enti eno ho asem daily graphic de aba na Senate any Rock City negotiations no director general kire se ba bia aduro ne de aka nsinsemu said a free left and right no
MPR for no issue statement Friday no
yeah
and no can say one more and suspend
yes
now one nya into the muye and sana
me issue no say ade bia ba ye hia nkyere mu on cement issue ya ebe on cement issue ya wo mo fiti ase aka free na no a besisa abre omugu so kan wo ade no eba mo nkyerɛkyerɛ mu moma Ghana fo nte ase ase moma yɛmfa nto hɔ yɛde ba bum ɛno ano no da bi ɛne saa enye yie yɛhia nkyerɛ mu ne nte ase
yes mejitu so wahu akosa na de wo mu ne sɛ ɛnoama ne bi nso wɔ hɔ a yɛbɛtena hɔ ayɛnhwɛ ha yɛmbisa ho nsɛm Senate nsɛnsɛm Public Accounts Committee ekopie wɔ hɔ ADMPC Public Accounts Committee yɛn no kokɔ
Debbie.
Anya busy Auditor General's report and a recommendation say Senate hotels no and flourish and it needs a year strategic investor a Public Accounts Committee Director General a sabre no crano ura or safomafo the by way say your friend the new Senate for penny or Ono krampo na sabre no deputy nto ono no ugina mu e no call Public Accounts Committee ekwokyire mu sabre no obia nka hwio to ade isha sia ya wo mo ye publication 2018 e wo newspapers mu obia nka hwe
on se ba ye no wo mo kyerɛkyerɛ sa mo ka so mo pay investors ni na obia nka hwe
it sabre no be it sabre ne ato na ye de ana ade no ekwoye iti na debia bibisa say ekoye Rock City nti because ye ka say Senate ego investment bebre wonim say Fidelity Bank Ghana ha one more shares Fidelity Bank no Senate na the highest
na just Senate shares dawson
adawson Fidelity Bank me no ka say nyina o iti ada na ye nka ho asem
bia ya ora brand na champion ti
ati na me ka sa asem no me say Gwal bejina nanso nyina no Senate me no ka se sie
enti die ne ba ye
enti ade no ma for ade na benti a ase de Senate anya bibie me ti ase o
ma jari mem de baabi a me wo ha kakra ne se obi ehwe nyame anim ka kire me se wo manage Labadi Beach Hotel eboka na nipa kro no minim planet ya officio o manage Labadi Beach eboka na obi san beto the same Labadi Beach no amanage ade eboka me se minti bi da me ase ameba minti bi da
Also one year more.
ade eboka akosia Labadi Beach akosia obe manage Labadi Beach aboka
corporate governance na.
Me a businesswoman.
Good.
Me back train. Me a businesswoman.
Good.
I am a private businesswoman.
Good.
Me a private.
Good.
Most of the time, a human a private no. A sustaining much more. Saying me ba me can't be see asem so. I say I buy there because I buy there. And say I buy there.
Ye nipa bonefo.
And na me ba be can see to say ye Ghana for no. Ye suni e ban no e ka hu because aban no obeka se ye dia enipa na wo ho no nim se ye dan a ye betimi ayi na fro de obi foforo aba but one kasa private business no me nyi ni se Jerry me se me na me Labadi Beach ya me dia na me se me tena se aye adwuma na aboka what asem we bi da Dr. Papa Kwasi Ndum nya ne hotel na wo ayi ye fra hotel Elmina
Yeah.
Wa boka
what is wa aboka and I will make it
it want to say their work no. Yeah, in fact, I said Labadi Beach Hotel a year. At the end of Bokas, what do we do? A banis Anna, what do we do? Yeka in so no snit investment. Yeka wants me just about 5%. Investment as snit a year 95% are providing dividends.
Nipa water ne de.
Dividend.
The hotels na say.
Nipa water no de. Me say o dane
World Trade Center on the snit is here.
O turn me upside down.
What was that with him?
O turn me upside down.
Yes, it.
I will never support it.
You see?
Say yamfasa adie enan asensia emfama brana champon. And no dear. No, never. Men support that.
Won't support you because you're Brian a champion.
Why?
Because say Okasa won't support you, Okasa won't support you nina. Because investment.
Me party wo support.
Me say there be on say wo support and support you. We have to get the understanding.
Okay, so you support
the point is a Senate investment or more yen there can once me.
You support it.
Provided dividend. It's just 5%.
So you support
5% in the penna. It is a
so you support the idea.
I don't get it. And will be a business person, not in the Sika invest here. I don't know how does it got to do with
you support the idea,
not necessarily supporting or not. Yeah. You get the under. What was say what done in the TDC from Gra? Support that is it. That is your opinion.
Yes.
That is your opinion. But besides it, we are aware. Say Fidelity Bank, Senate, our investment, you can't domestic investment that Senate na the highest.
So
are you aware?
I mean me aware. Omaton. Omo de akoma obi se obi maje.
Okay, you go on so. Yene Adam Bono, your security analyst, security warehouse CEO. Yene ni komo. IGP fake news here, police for crime so baba bechi. You more komo fan. Dr. Adam Bono mache.
Me ma mache. Jerry.
Na apo what say?
Rather they say yemwe.
Ye den yakopon ase. Na sa fake news abejara babeto abonten IGP you say onko dey na home IGP say no man ho enipa bi na a da no mo ye bibi bi sa na say na etesen mo amobambo mu nsam na amoni di akire
my Jerry so wa woni say enye nne na ebinum ekwohwe sumu ase so mo be try so be yi ye kan say menchia o studio ye kan say other co-hosts and o listeners.
Yeah.
Nyen na ebinum ko hwe sumu ase so mpe so mu yi and yenyi IGP na yen form mra said they can do mafia work to they kind of saying get the MPP break the eight and I know about the daddies you one bobo and so I mean what a coincidence report normally report I would distribute a report 275 parliamentarians on Friday. Now Saturday, about the Dabon, since it is Saturday or Sunday, it comes out that the IGP has been removed. But Well, I mean, the started, I think, last Monday, and I'm on for starting, so I received calls here and there. We check here, it's not true. So I think the day before, information said, oh, this is what they are saying. So I checked with the kind of my sources from Jubilee House, and they can almost say, no, you couldn't be any. So for me, I discarded it. Then the next day, there is a publication saying, meanwhile, the man is still there doing his work. And so as far as I'm concerned, but let me say, the account only say, the police leak tape nearby, Let me say, there is something, there is other portions of the conversation. I'm sure that I'm thing, but I think I'll send it to you. There were two other officers here, Bugri Nabu Ebisa Omu in the Ebisa Superintendent Asari. Say, apart from Omu Pre Senka, Yenyi Damparin Prihona, what is the name? Omu preferred choice. Ebeba Begwa MPP. No. There are some other commissioners almost Pre man for fight momo. So Omunso Emrambe Yakani saying IGP. And Asari a ball, two names. But for some reasons, I'm not too sure why that two names did not come up. And the two names they mentioned were Mami Yati, almost Mami Yatiwa had her own people who are lobbying for her to become IGP, and one Ernest, one Commissioner Ernest, mentioned that portion of the tape also lobbying to become IGP. So more teams or more lobby. So let's take it that no three people who had their people lobbying for them to do this, and they caught one. So once they caught one and the other two, they had a free will probably also doing this. I must send the tape number, and this is in the leak tape, but for some reason that was not played out. I'll send it to maybe so that you play it for TL4 to listen, so that it won't be like I am concocting it. So as far as I'm concerned, COP Alex Mensah, any supporter JB supporter, they can say Asari, or any omu they are indict omu. But there are other two, one or more allergy, or one or more allergies. So as far as I'm concerned, and I'm told that I picked intel that some of them have been going around so lobbying, even to the extent of going to what's the name? His Royal Majesty's Nakatri for private meetings. Saturday, they were there. They called themselves Ashanti Police Officers Association. They were there, led by Mami Atiwa. They were at the Ashanti Henry's private meeting on Saturday. I would say, Saturday. So, and they've been going there. My point is that we need to know what is the motive. As far as I'm concerned, 4 months into elections, technically, why would anyone be thinking that with all this hula baloo about IGP Nemfo Bimbra, now IGP Mwak, and your IGP Kudalo, and your IGP in 2016, and President Mama Lucy by almost 1 million votes. So mine is that argument doesn't fly. But because Akwakwe said the position of the IGP is not, it hasn't been any idea. It has a tenure of office. Obiafo said, make me pray. So that even 4 months into election, is it that they are trying to get the president to do something and they bad bebagana, and you think of it, you don't understand why all this news flying around. Meanwhile, the man is doing his work. Unless, of course, the Mpegana year, because then if this was to happen, you know that already here was a charged atmosphere with gunpowder. I can't be sabi, but then maybe so much is no, or so much is not just them. Why do we want to push the country to that limit? So as far as I'm concerned, these are the bare facts. Two of them are allegedly, maybe send the tape number, two of them who were mentioned in the tape were never broke. So probably those two people are still playing because some of their issue never. I'll send the tape to you. Their issue never came up because for some reason I don't know how that skipped everybody. But they are putting it beside. And as the kind of say, Asari mentioned their names. That almost or pre amount. And for some reason it missed everybody. So I went back and listened to the tape again. Besides your tape, now to know whether there's something we missed. And I got that portion. I said, okay, it looks like this is what we missed. And that might be what is causing the problem as we speak. And yes, the report is out. The IGP has been exonerated completely. What is his name? COP Alex Mensah.
Yeah.
Indicted. JB, indicted. Asari, indicted. And I think Parliament is going to be debating it because of the 275 parliamentarians will be answered the report. So mine is that officers we are waiting for them to be punished. Then you have other people who are still scheming. It is if you ask me, it's beyond imagination. I will tell you, my Jerry.
No, it's not like that.
Okay. Now, what's your report here about Betoja? Names that you mentioned, say one more reporting in Daiti. Then it's a one more man can creepy and fancy a year the committee. Abani say no, a DNA a catcher yen, especially circumstances are. Na yen na ye finding when brass recorded tape better about.
But please, this question will be about.
Okay, and the maybe the same. Say report number. Yehu and the womb. So what is the way out?
Oh, no,
and yes, and no man ever told Jan.
Yes, sorry, yes. So the way out in the Majority report must be implemented. OSHA recommendations now. The recommendations must be implemented. Two of them have been the side for contempt of Parliament. Contempt a criminal. And so the debate, I'm sure, would ensue. Omuya finding with contempt of Parliament, they definitely, the Speaker would make a pronouncement on them. Since 1992, a bit that. Apart from that, I think there will be referrals to the President and I think referrals to the Police Council for further disciplinary actions to be taken against these officers. And mind you, Alex Mensah now retired. I will use your medium to call on to draw the attention of the Institute of Chartered Accountants or representative on the IOCO board. This thing, he's been indicted. And so mine is that the Institute of Chartered Accountants, I think it is in their own interest to withdraw his appointment onto the board of IOCO representing the ICA Ghana, because this is an august body that has, accountants who are trained in Ghana under them. And so I think they know what to do. When you go to the IOCO website, COP Alex Mensah is a board member representing ICA. And to me, they would have to distance themselves, or else they themselves would be seen as accomplices to what is going on. But like I said, again, COP Alex Mensah, he committed this crime or offense whilst not our service. So once you commit this type of offense whilst you are in service, I think that he would have to be brought back and then tried using their police service, protocols. Then if he is found already has been indicted, then whatever sanctions are apply, it will apply. I have heard others say, oh, see, our retire. No. Crime has no expiry date. Once they committed the crime whilst in uniform and now retired, they should bring him back, try him as a police officer. The sanction be also a deal. They be reducing by rank. The police need be or a sergeant and a chief inspector. I can't bear 3 months mana for retirement. No, I could bonibi. Now I call retirement, Now I train a bonina PA. then they just let him go, or sorry, then they punish them. I know people who have been punished because they were still not a crab or mark for pension. They brought them back and punished them. And he, Alex Mensa, knows he's been part of that. So I think that there should be equality before the law. They should bring him back, try him like a police officer. If there are any sanctions the police council would have to give to him, no, the man. And yes, Sadia, Nipa ni be train ya aka be pursuing sin bi man akofi no. No akodi boni na to kofi. Okofi a open to me nusu service regulations to me from Pamano. So I think these things must be done at the highest level, Majeri.
Okay. Report here better than yan chair the parliament be ya found because you know the TSA one better south from my baby share the privileges committee. One more to say one would this yes one mechanic when there's one much antro. Let's look at it. Yan chair, yeah, no so be free more about better job. But we no a bit me aha IDP no. Adeɛ IDP yes you uncle adeɛ betime disturb no na say ABA the IGP can decide the amount for kabia na dwi ne so into focus on adwuma mo.
Oh, Jerry, once I don't speak for the IGP, but what I would say as human beings, I think that you can easily be distracted. I know he's a professional, but easily distracted. You can easily be distracted in the sense that, instead of doing your core work, your core mandate of fighting crime and ensuring, it will require elections 2024. Instead of putting in strategies and making sure deployments are done to the best of our ability, say they are. Or one person break it, so make me break or one break it. Or more to say no, economy in your Nayabano. So most of it me, I know my so that is what they should have been planning. But at the moment, yes, you say it doesn't help. I think that it is probably in the interest of the state for the president to make a pronouncement on this, because then it doesn't bring the cohesion. It doesn't bring Sedienka. But fortunately, the police themselves have come out to say the man is doing his work. But that doesn't stop from what still trying to ensure that the image of the police, I don't even see it to be the IGP per se. The image of the police, because at the end of the day, since this man became IGP, crime levels and even father riders and traffic, a lot of things are now working better. In the recent Sona, the president Wilbon Abaso said, why are there other heads of security?
Yeah.
So it beats my imagination. So people quite cautious to say. And I would say, almost say, the second in command, and they take you over. It is almost like trying to create friction between Ono and then the second in command. The second in command class so who be so because on for now how do and so you have people who are just masters in fake news. Daily guide who are just masters in fake news. Because then every former year then on website to say no. But here can say as the amount will be court. They are the big man himself. So the amount will be court for defamation. Our Daily Guide has published something that is so fake. I don't know what can Daily Guide has published something that is so fake. But a black one the area of pocket can suspended this daily. Already as well court. But Daily Guide has published something that is affecting the security of this country. On to me but he's gotten up and say he's going to court. These are the things that I think the elders of this country should get up and speak. The media, because it's not helping us. In one breath, he's approbating and reprobating. Or blow hot, blow cold. Your media house has published something fake. You haven't come out to even apologize. Yet you say you are taking some people to court because they said something about your children that you are not happy about. Are they not the owners of Daily Guide? And you're almost saying fake news now. So me media say, who share a report now, Manjeri? Who get reports and I think you have a copy. Who share report now? Unanimously, and your MPP NDCU, you have two MPP MPs, Yabuama and Ophelia. Ophelia today is a cabinet minister, and then Ophelia a cabinet minister. They signed Agaga, who is a vice chairman, something here, Eric, something he has also signed. Say that again.
Peter Lancheri too.
Yes, what signed. So 5 of them unanimously have signed the report. So the NSAB are debate you, including the clerk to the committee. The clerk to the committee. So maybe
But obi a me who the signature or report on say the chairman of the committee.
Oh, no, they say we don't say okay, so the first sitting. Okay, say no, I can't go and Obama Alex Mensa scholarship manapa pushing already. And so, if you are me, my chair, I have chaired committees of that were of national nature, and and you're the open committee chairman, and you're the open and as a reflected in the report. And so, as far as and I will share, Omwakasa standing orders 2000 you can say standing orders no share of Parliament. The chairman to set a committee pass the kind of saying a casting vote or only original vote. It means that if there is a tie, or Mudru baby, I say, point to be a poor about also. Not say the Omuto, no, he will be able to now vote to now, break the tie. And so, as far as I'm concerned, he not signing does not actually invalidate the report, but it speaks volume about he attaching himself as a person. Because if Yenfan is already president of Ghana, now say Ghana for to say Smith idea, Ghana for say no, I am connect. Now say I am connecting many president to more abundant Ghanaian. Is that what we do? No. When you chair a committee, now say it is say we are a member of parliament. It is not everybody in your constituency. They will still agree with you. Do you say because Ebuakwa I think it's Ebuakwa North for South MP. Because some of the people didn't agree with you in the past in Tunya MP Humana. So for me, it is neither he not signing does not invalidate the report. The report has been duly laid. The report would definitely be debated. The sanctions, I'm sure, would apply. So for me, I think it is instrumental that Yeben mentioned, say, it is the first time that we are seeing some of these things, and we want to see how the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, they've cited them for contempt, some of them contempt of Parliament, and professional misconduct. We want to see what would happen. I'm told there are processes, almost the sword, and now they are I want to see how that will happen. ABC, I don't know whether in Africa it's happened before. So I'm sure that day, when they have to do all those ceremonies, pronouncements, on the Frail UTV, and Munina, FM, peace, Munina, because we might not be able to go there in Parliament, but you will be me for us to see. So as far as I'm concerned, it is another plus. It's another plus for us. So for me, he not signing does not take away anything. You saw the way he chaired the committee. I had to talk about it. I think there were others from the CDD now the idea who also said that he is too biased. But at the end of the day, on MPP they all voted unanimously. Those who unanimously voted to uphold the report. And so for me, to ensure that the report becomes finalized. So for me, over one side, over kasa, and at that thing, ebi obepa pray, ebi or ECOWAS, and I say you and Nadia, and some of us will write petitions against him because then, if a small committee you were given to chair, you ran away with your tail in between your legs and you left the committee, then I will say that you won't take down a year. That's what I will say. Even if you disagreed and your 5 members agreed, it means that majority decision must play out. Of course, Supreme Court, usually, they empanel them 5 or 7. And when majority, you can usually have 2, 3 over, you can say 2. 3 would agree, and then 2 would dissent. But it is majority. It doesn't matter how slim. Majority. That is what plays out. But on only the way, and you see, he's also even a lawyer. He's a senior lawyer. And can you say politics? I'm sure that if he was at the bench, he would have been probably either the Court of Appeal judge or Supreme Court judge. So for me, I'm not surprised anyway. I'm not surprised.
Okay. Yada say ti abeka de be free ma ba bra report ya beto gen. Me boy ti me hu say what they send me.
I don't want it to look like I'm making up the story about the two Mamea, Iwa and the others. So the Bona will give for the TV. Then they can add the 1+1 and maybe they will get 2.
Meti audio no na ye ho how.
Yo, thank you.
Okay, that's right. How you need 100.9 ye ne eye Oradambona security analyst CEO at the Ma Security Warehouse. Yankwa Amanasu ne ye ne eye Orababa Jamal. Oye NDC Deputy Director Legal Affairs. Now we share ya cement price regularization in your home ra eye Oraketi Amon e dey call Ghana Machebe de fie hono. Ye ne ni nkomo. Waka semini bia found. Anya ma je.
Ye ni amini ayete sen.
Me bato Nyankopon adom na wo so e.
Obadi adom bibia boko.
Ye de Nyankopon as. Na eye mra Oraketi Amon e dey call Ghana Machebe de fie for price regularization. Say ye cement ebo no ye be regularize no na ye nya a uniform price. And then I'll be describing it say your wickedness.
Oh, ne di kai ma min cheti fo. Mwina munim say ne di kai pa MPP as a party no. Omunyina so wo potokase mu no ye say omu ye property owning democracy. Anameboa.
Yeah.
Omu jitum say yema opia nye na juma obenya ni sika unya na esi opia peso onu property bia a market ne drive and a market and a drive omo ideology. So what must say and me oje NDC your policy ye center left, MPP ye center right. Inti ye mum na ye pay say bia in control price. Say because that is a ideology, you know. But be your mind be do sit, you know. Now we share in your eco so my economics kakra. We basic economics are. You beka say market nankasano. It is prices are set by demand and supply. And I'm a boy. Adie biano ehwo ye din a ne sika e wo soro. Adie no busu a ne sika no e wo fom. Sana yen market open market senetie no. Because obi entini enkoto na adie ana onkoto obi se bi enfeto obi otombe nku. Wakoto ne buru wanyam wakoto to ne nyema waye nkwan oyewi no benku na ewoda de senu ina no ekosto no ebia 100 cedis minua made oja otono 90 cedis ebeyi
Nebe the man sa wabaka
definitely inti edenya also otombro 100 cedis no net on 5 cedis bi na otimi edehwe ne ma anameboa because apart from the no ye no kwa ne effort ekom ejuma no ye na nkasa nkwa na osi etua ne kanti sade no koso 100 kwa o de na ejuma kan wa se bro be 110 anameboa
yeah
yeda sorry ya MPP o mo se ye ba betine ma so ye ba abema nema ayefu yeba abama nema amanfo ho ato na enne minister mama oman no akete apansam tinie oman no atete apansam ene bibia ebo ayedin etwem ene sa ayedin kekeo ayedin etwem mo beto dollar awo 14 cedis. Musumu say cement ye ka ho asem yi no. Ni bibia no most mo if you brochi neba. Ana if you manane so what am I say? the main ingredient clinker ene ne keka ho ina no ni na fi abrochenti dollar kosro a saa de nneema na omode ye cement na nkasa no so ebe kosro enti se wo ba be bibia o so trust na o dwen ho sebe mpenimfo se wo hia obi no wa hia nneema na tia osro a o se nhwe soro ho hwa ne nan anahwe na se sebe because onipa bia no o se nneema na tia na bia na sebe ne nan ene ya enti se wo nei masore na cement boy dia wo hwe cement price no hwe nneema na ya di toto cement no na hunu se adenti na sa nneema na ama cement bo ayedin mo nso amu abemu no mo na mo control sa de no mo ana mo control se dollar beba from se dollar be kosoro se dollar be dina bebi dina if you buy no ela trade minister wodi mo atentiman ba na se eni omo top cement what sorry say me de mraba umpo tono se price ya me beka se metono sebe se enye trimodia na enye emumuyo enye ni timo na dia na enye emumuyo
okay
nia ye can say why are you not looking at the factors of production? Agentina onhwe na omanu nneema na yedi ye nneema na yedi cement na nkasa no wonhwe na emafo agentina woni cement fo no oni hokura ne say utie industry players na construction for any density for ni we na omo pese omo ni minister na kasa kura omo nkwan na oni ne nkasa Association of Construction, he is not prepared to sit down with them. The law now, they bano. Onunkwa and then in Crawford na contract and my association law no and odeba. And a law being who know between their parliament, cabinet, president, ni vice president, omodano no. Omu nim say who this law no parliament. Kineke say a MPP abainan kase na aboni timu pose. On person mo punishes and Crawford. Because the law, the law cannot go to parliament without the approval of cabinet. And that is another was yet to cement for quality. I didn't any rule, Emma all other things. I didn't say, and again, a swat Magdew, again, partner swat Ghana.
But bueno, isn't necessarily say prices no say kosro ya de toton te say from go yenim say ya the dollar and ya the craft from go de buy memo ya be regulate price no eno no say enye say ba na show say bi akete ya say oton say yo margins wo how follow how we dey regulate ya is it not a similar move ana
no what the law no petrol de ba no. So what we did law now, it is virtually in the same vein, but in a different way. Because one mean was single out cement. Oh, oil, a committee was set up. What do you say oil? They allow the market price to control it, supply and demand. What do you say?
Yeah.
A market price is control oil. And in a week, if you are only at 2 weeks, we are number control. A cost right, betum, a buffer more, a better so atmosphere. So that is not like fixing prices, but we are market no moment on fangono. Only now on price back back there.
Yeah.
Filling station here now on price back.
There be any back.
Exactly. And the bar no market okay. At the end of so you have this rain. At the end of so cost. Cement and so on. The main idea is clinker. So them clinker.
Aye.
Now clinker no you to Ghana.
There be send you from another neighbor.
Exactly. And they send the dollar aircon. Sounds na clinker bones bedding epicoso. Other chemicals in the way now. In fact, labor force, transportation, cement, one of their major cost components. We didn't say transportation. One of the major cost components near did me a cement price mupa. We didn't say transport car. Now Ghana transport bo abafom. Clinker bo abafom. And this will be extra baby case. Cement for no de omonkwa de me the price ba beto so now ya regulate ya sebe na make say enye etimodin na eye emumuyo e ka so bi ye emumuyo ewe ochim kase mo a so what you say na de
Me wa pa.
ye ka so bi ye emumuyo o ye emumuyo a what you say
Adu uche.
odi ewu oye nneɛma a ɛnse sɛ ɔyɛ ɛyɛ nneɛma a obroni bɛka sɛ abominable things ɛno na ɛfrɛ no emumuyɔ nti sɛ aban no atumi akɔtena cabinet a Nana-Addo te hɔ Bawumia te hɔ na ɔmo se minister de law wei aba sɛ yɛbɛsi control cement price na ɔmo nyinaa gye atom a na sɛ sɛ aban no ankasa no ɛyɛ wicked government.
But is it necessarily say abani be control the prices?
But that is the object of that law. Bill law person de bano. That's the object. Baby eko sie no. Baby eko sie no. Because cement e production organa ha no. Inye so mu ni mra wo. Ana wo ka se mra bi ni ho. Emra wo ha control asset now control all the market. Enema so mo ye say na mra wo ana mra ni ho. And this is also better we cement the one on the mrafo ba. Na cement for no there. O ba be control mo price. And now ba mo atro mo say no beto mo cement and na make say we no enye KTM no kwa na ye. Ko no a minister. Obi so appointee no. Matra be muda. Minim say untimi mfa law bi anko parliamentary. One fan ko cabinet ma cabinet na aniskese anyantu. No minister, obesoro no dey adia parliamentary, president anymore. It is a president and then a vice president Bawumia. Obi a original simply so say me person to abama me. Now we are emumuyo say ya. Is it not? In America, so me a wickeder. Have I? Oh, I saw your convo, so your convo. Ya wana. Magde. We a DJ, me so ye Magde ye DJ, na Magde ye presenter, mayo. Enti udi wajuma etimi ma udin. Usumai etimi ma udin. Obi e opo boni e friend we opo man. Obi a kromfo a we so a kromfo. Obi die wu a ye so we within MPP aban ene Nana-Addo ene Bawumia ene KT Hammond omo ni omo cabinet na bom se oman omo die wu eno nti no makofa mrase ya edi wan je di how ebeba oman mo because you see emra we yitumu a wonim problem ebeba.
But I just say you're finding out also say na manufacturers one more cement the mame no prices are one more a year they call the retail points outlets na ye kokoto and a reasonable price no more on the man.
What the justification ben aba minister no justification ben no de aba emra no person de ba no justification ben no de aba say oh me ma trust ma je clinker bo ma je chemicals bo ma je labor force ma je transportation me kika bo mu no me feel say cement for now so mutumi ton cement is cement if it's 16 cities in 2016 aba bedu 110 120 depending on where you are. And one woman trust it because Bibiano, you say one head is better than that. And every minister, the opposite is successful. And also consult with stakeholders. Won't mean fix cement bois. Association of Architects, Association of Construction People. These all people near Grofua, Womana, Omume Epunu, or Minister. And it's the opposite of them, maybe, but say, that's a one woman transit because as I talk to you now, all associations, almost person minister, and shall ground better on Bisha. To me, person in the Casa grow mom, quite mom in Casa. So, on for a media crown, so mom, on for a media, and so am one more on wage, man, because we are there, you're ministers, no, on mine. Yeah, president, more man. You can't be a king without subjects. Won't we know here only one mom for? And it's a name person there, bar. The sensible thing to do is to do consultation. But from the information you get, no, let us say consultation, Papa Bia Angoso. Oman trust in no one because one going to be for dream. So ask myself because no teenager no. Only instead ni jana sheshe. Who a minister? Who supervise? To omo ye jumano. Enya kwa say. Ene magde. Na say what odokono.
And no gra me tobi.
So only say first no na sebe na akankase mu no. So obi pese obu ba o tumi ka tell say udi agura metro say ye ton kran dokono a ye jumuko. So what is that something? Ye ton kran dokono a jidu a popular saying in the Akan language. Ana meboa. The when you said that dokono no kran ye ton. Je to dokono a tiro tomoko. Na na do apenso. Made meboa na.
Well, dependent. Me and baby, I'm a ton in the man Tomeko mum. Nkruma mum na me to
What are they?
Me se me to dokono en ra me to bi.
And no what dokono.
Yes.
And the what dokono no he. Che me wona me nkoto because baby me to dokono wo. Eye akra yi na se what dokono a obetomoko.
Eza.
Oh yes.
Hey, and also baby also turn the man mama kakro because baby for a tom me kodi limited o any the honest.
And na me go. And then na me pacho opa. And I mean, you can go around we're friends saying circle. On the circle, baby, almost on docuno. And now ministries, baby, almost a ministry ono. Na kokoto docuno na say. And the open moko dia. Say the irada and mawu.
And be an location a bit to me because yeah, baby, a ton of Taifa na so man estate ni ade.
No baby, I'm talking about Chroma system. And then the same place. And to you create more news, say, I told you to Boku. Baba, mentor, going to Boku. Meto, Nebia, I am one more. Your friend is saying, and Kruma now, we are you. I really obey the Casa Utu Moku. Mr. Mito, in Kruma, and John. Who say a month for starting some regulated prices? Send ya Nanado Nikiti among Besom ya. Now you call revolution mono Williams because soldier ban a man control price, okay. Soldier ban
meba yan shebi bio. Yan fan say from go anamedian for to him. From go no woko oil marketing company be a said ya beton and cry no. Sana Oko udru temala obetono. Say you almost transported coal.
Filling stations, no, almost turn the same.
Oh, was it the same filling stations?
Different filling stations. You understand? The overturn will total, and that's an overturn will go.
That's right. Yes, because of price deregulation, into prices let differ. Ubia was said they are
what we want, deregulate the price. You can supervise it, but deregulate it. Allow competition to drive prices down for the country. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Allow competition to drive prices down. And do you even fanguya or ton raw with the dollar no? Kromoba, some competition among the companies. Send your beton or total no, and that's an overcotton or Goyle, and Abocacoton or frames. Oh, now, who just say who control price per who the assembly by my send a mecano. Say, you're off now, got a cement for no. Okay, say, no. Me control price. That's when from okay. Science, yes, strength near Bobo Canty. Me jaya. One of the baby. And I wouldn't say, my man can't be so munimua for foot you way mount. From studies will tell you, say, or man be a person creative jobs, no. Baby, a jobs what air construction. And I'm a boy.
Yeah, construction there, you know.
Who pursue creative jobs so one of the major areas of creative jobs is construction. Because on mine, I will say expanding. I will see a building rules. I will see a building buildings. I will say any baby I'll be beyond the say baby I'll be beyond. If you be a new I'll come one more person through. So who pursue creative jobs are a construction. Construction is construction cement. Yeah, Ghana Hano. And these are brochure Momodu level be as they say, no mutinisi na omudi a young quandisi. So what must ye? Omudi a young quandisi. But the Ghana had the Uya Denya a cement and Africa mostly a cement. Into anything over touch cement, no. Now would you same and ever or my own? The mepese a bino any especially KTM on ye kind or your milfa. Sebi or ye penny unimse. You cannot control people without consulting them. Senior industry players no air case on peso bisham on fe nidie mom and then a cacao. Messi say on for say nidie no and mom no broader consultation. That is my first advice. O my ye na ye tomai. Oh, big na no today Baba Jaba Kasa or Bakasa we politics. But that is the reality on the ground. The industry people are complaining there. The man does not respect them. Also,
Honorable Katie Hammond on the floor of the house, no. I'll grant him your friend saying media interview. What can say? Several occasions, and I wish she has cement manufacturers say about their prices. On one kind categorically.
And a cement for someone who makasati on my side.
One also can say there hasn't been any consultation.
Exactly. And you see, why I am tempted to believe them is that and cement manufacturers no one Association of Construction and cement manufacturers don't go on cement prices. Can only say minimum so cement no the ejuma and I'm a they are also there. Here were architects. Our mom draw down Ukraine values. All of them are part of the process of consultation. In this only in our pay only Kasai. Yenu Emma conclusion bia never find some law na men Oma Kasa. One of beginning. Because ono kwano say me my ono so no control so dey ade no ba enkofu ina say papa yi ono yen kasa e ye le kasa kura ye friend kura na o my nkwan ne kasa. So who will you be tended to believe to me there? So your consultation there yen to no for say consultation no e wo form on konenim because on one of the say ye mrantie no yitri no kubi no hwenim. But
yeah, what you say, Gua?
You took the way there. Kajan Zemesano, ye empty head, no, lady to no four. Say, he should listen to the industry players. Until one more AGYEMAN na on fix it or ye bibia on one and you know, ye be canon. You toss me, you know. Ketiamon into na buying full. No control dollar no. Control dollar no. Dollar o control dollar kikre pe anyway be brebe so when cement ngwa. Anya cement ngwa na dollar control. Control dollar na kwa monane hwe wonim say China ngwa no every year nearly import for $9 billion. China.
Yeah.
Take here in almost $1 billion or more. In Tigana Hanu, that is a BBI import. If you Burkina Faso agrano, you import tomatoes in Argentina, on my occasion, planting for food and whatever.
Jobs.
Or jobs. On my wow say, Oba no product one say Ubamia ni slogan bakupa ema oba bem say from taxation to production. Okay. So no oba taxes grano obem rather you be move to production. That's a name aba. Now for the taxes no grano you do more akwa. And here catch monso taxes be no so na port no so no and more about 23 or 24 taxes na port no so no and also can on prices no cost no. Tell them one more opposition they have a magic wand I didn't know sometimes no now my politicians brand no ask them can I help them. You can't them the bedua near Yama Basa. Oh, you see Kenya. Okay, Ruto Ubano, okay, send your buy. Oh, my promises. Or buy the first, I say the same trick. Or buy the first budget. Now, the predecessor no edgy 3.2 billion shillings or so. On about 3 trillion shillings. On about him, and also the no taste no OJ 2.9 trillion shillings. 2.9 trillion. And they or send the budget or the 4.2 billion trillion shillings na call 4.2. Let us obey that amount from and then or the taxes are makina asemesiwa and omo bro awakoshe parliament na yo. Enti aban no woni say ni niam bi o ye no. And many amanfo Magday amanfo bro. Nobody would say o man mu anyade. Say oka the friends Ukraine and Russia war. Say and Tasumbium because Ukraine for no grano mukro mo hono yakono. Wako hoko stress omoma wediane. Tell him that Magday. When him say Nanado in the cabinet omako Ukraine say Ukraine for my wediane.
Oh na no san omoko kano. Is that omo yeni aduan to Ukraine for?
Omomre green I dey no omokano. Green here there.
Say yeah me say aduan say ne. Ebro ka ho.
Wheat nka ho.
And wheat say and the man omo the bread dada.
Maybe say o say nka ho na omo the bread dada dey na dem ko en ko strength say omo nsama en biu.
Wheat ka ho.
And the grace, Oma cause ye my bro, ye my and cut ye my grace. I didn't almost hear my. And the Maggie, me bow fear no pa. Now, baby, I'll hear me that I may offer fast in me. Baby, I'll hear me that. Let me be with him, Banana, no mamma, to moi.